So apparently, this extremely messed up world has no idea what real love is. It would be getting involved and helping out someone. How would you do that? You would make sure that the person has an okay private area, a room, which I only had for a year and a half, and I guess a few months in. So, roughly, I'm talking about my entire life. Hotels, 3 months. So, I'm talking about 2015, and then another time, all by myself in a hotel. So it's like, I barely ever had a place to live. It's just really that sad, that's the first thing. But they also need nutrition, which is out the window with what's going on with the food. But the water, you need good, clean water to make clean food, and then all the meat's questionable, so I just forget about meat. It's just too sad. Go out and buy all the walnuts you can, because I don't go to big grocery stores. I chop up. I have a problem eating at my teeth store, so I should have had my teeth out in 2016. And my whole life was turned upside down, and now the world is turned upside down. Really, 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 really bad. I have to watch the two gentlemen who are Christians and against the New Age. I'm watching them first, and then I'm watching the 104-year-old book. Just for references of what reality really is. Oh, and then there's those two, they're really good references of past lives. How can you remember all your past lives? Whatever. And then the aliens knew that he was gonna remember his past lives. They're like, I'm not sure how I didn't go through the whole video, but aliens knew that he was going to remember his past lives. But what he said was very, very interesting. God is in the third dimension. God is in this element. Why? And everything's messed up. And everything messes up. Because this is Satan's planet. How can anyone call this anything else but hell when the majority of people always suffered on the planet? Any given year. A good year or a bad year. There's more suffering. Much more than happy people. And that's just the way it is. So that's proof Earth is hell. And if time is stopped, if you can just eliminate all the hell, all the jealous hate, that shouldn't be in the New Testament. I'm a jealous God. So that God is a questionable God in the New Testament. Now Jesus might be, bits and pieces of the good people that are around, which, wouldn't be, I would even say less than 144,000. I don't know where the hell they get that number at. I don't believe in the Revelation, but okay. There's just little tiny bits and pieces of Jesus. And now the New Testament, that's the real God. just little tiny bits and pieces, who actually believe that Jesus is the Son of God. I was a firm, happy, very happy, joyous believer when I met the father of my 2 children, but he was just a rotten man. I mean, I don't care how bad his family was to him. Oh, this is why he acts the way he does. You're not your family. Who are you? You are not your family. You are not your job. You are not the town that you come from. You are not anything that's outside you. You are who you are because of your insides. And most people don't love themselves, like pretend out narcissists. There's like too many of them. So they lie. They're super jealous of other people. And you live in a rotten world, and you're just lied to. I don't like the New Testament. I mean, some of the New Testament's alright. You have to question everything, definitely the Bible, but the New Testament, yes, there was a Jesus, Son of God. He died on a cross and was tortured to death. So was all his disciples. So there's something up with that, and there's something up with all the demons who actually are cringe at Jesus. Why? Because of Jesus' blood? Because when he said, "It is finished." Forgive them, Father, for they know not what they do, all the demons. It is finished, meaning they are eliminated. But that's at a certain time, at the end of time. I don't understand. But the only thing I do understand is, the couple of little tiny things I picked up on some videos. And the 3rd dimension is God. So the people who are born again, they live forever. So that's a really good, very, very good way to put born again, meaning you're not of this world. I am born again, because there's only a few people that believe in the foolish story of Jesus, the Son of God, coming down. There's just, he would believe that, a virgin birth. No, I don't know about the fucking a new guy, impregnating Mary, the Mother of God's mother, and her. What's up with that story? Okay, is that real? Is that a true story? They took it all away. They erased it. I mean, I see a little Instagram. It's a minute. What's up with that? 2 virgins. What's up with that? Okay. Well, why don't But that's just, that's what gets people, like, thinking, I should look that up. I never look anything up. Because I was cursed not to do anything. Basically, look where I came from. They never did anything either. So, okay, blame me, and then look at the useless earth. The guy who remembers all of his past lives. They're all useless. What, you just, that every single life he had on hell earth is useless. Why? Because he wasn't born again. Because God is in this element and something is going to happen. Why are all the advanced aliens that can do whatever they want, totally advanced, why the hell do they care about us? Because God, just little pieces of God came down here. And we're like, yeah, I can't do anything else but make a foolish story. And it is finished. That means a lot. In fact, that's the most profound, only important thing on this planet. It is finished. It doesn't matter all the games that go on. It's just, this is just, it's not going to be remembered anyway. So it doesn't matter at all what happens on Hell Earth. Doesn't matter. Nothing's remembered. You know, people don't remember their past lives, but one guy, one kid who came from Mars, and a few other children that Barbara Walters interviewed. So, right, Earth, nothing would matter if it's not for eternity. You know, why do you want something that's just temporary? And that's just, you know, the Earth. But people have lots of nice temporary things, and they think that, you know, you're going to remember it. Well, and Ecclesiastes says the truth. You don't remember what happened 100 years ago. So nobody remembers that this Earth has been going at war every 80 years. It's an 80-year-old cycle. And this time it's not going to... In fact, God can be that powerful. God is powerful. So, more so than anything on the planet, it is finished. People don't understand. Forget the war. Forget all this. God can just finish it in a split second. It's not, you know, any... You know, big, huge judgment, and everyone's going to remember what did you do in this life? What happened? Well, what happened with all my other past lives? Well, let's count the one guy who remembers every single past life that he ever had. What about that? But what does make sense is God's able to. He came down. He decided to become schizophrenic. He said, okay, I have to separate myself because I know that when I go in human form, I'm not going to want to kill myself because they're in survival mode. You know, I have to make myself schizophrenic. So, God, how the hell am I going to defeat Satan? He's up there. Maybe if I become schizophrenic and split my mind and say I'm the Father and I'll be the Son down here, because you know all the astrology, all that's bad, but there is only one God, and they messed up that in the Bible. But they did not mess up Jesus and his disciples. So that's one. And Mary Magdalene possibly had a child with Jesus. I mean, who knows? They took that book out. How are you supposed to know? They took out the Book of Thomas. They took out all the books. Because you're not allowed to know anything. You have to be a stupid, dumb sheep and follow what you're ordered to follow. You have to do the New World Order. You have to shut up and eat our horrifying meat and drink our poisoned water. We don't care about you. Michael Jackson did a song. They don't care about us. He's in another country. No. Don't care about us. They don't care about us. That's right. People do not care. Narcissists are the stupidest people on the planet because they actually think, people actually care. They don't care at all. And I guess you get that, like, age 40, 50. People don't care. And they should. So that's why Earth is hell. Because nobody cares. Okay. And you should care. Real love is getting involved and helping out, taking care of the person's problem. So, real love, would help everyone be a millionaire. But that just Ain't ever gonna happen, especially not now. Jehovah's Witnesses was really stupid, and thinking that we have enough resources all over the earth to make everyone live comfortably. And see, the majority of people, even if that was true, okay, even if that was true, there's too many meanies out there. There's too, I mean, my God, I just saw a video this morning. Riverside, Hampstead, Riverside. Like, all the immigrants that came in. What? We Texas and the lower states have to open up their damn homes to leave the immigrants in. Just forget about, all the homeless all over America. Oh, the immigrants. We're forcing them to come into your home. You have to do what we say. New World Order, the 24th of May. Everything died the 24th of May. Rush, Lakeside Park. This world died, New World Order, 24th May. I mean, you have to do what they tell you to do. Horrifying. It really is. Like, you're not protected, but, other people, the rich people are that found loopholes and know what to do. Maybe they can find you wherever you're at, except maybe if you're in the water. Yeah. But you'd have to be like a billionaire and have the equipment and shit and know what you're doing. Like, oh, okay, they can find you anywhere on land, but but they can still find you in the water with the technology that they have with the satellites and shit. They can still find you in the water, but that would be a smarter place to be than on the fucking land. Fuck all these immigrants. I don't even know my fucking home with them. Fuck. I'm just gonna buy my yacht and I'm just gonna go sail. Have enough food on there for a whole fucking year. Have a big, huge fucking, take out the Caribbean thing. But they can find you in the water. They could find you in the water on the satellite. And, their equipment. Russia, America, China. They all have the equipment to find you wherever you're at in this world. That's why God has to save us. The one true God has to save the world. It is finished. All the New Agers are wrong because if God was in everyone, then there would be no insane abuser at all. There would be no people who steal, kill, and destroy from you. And there's too many of them. So they have to be eliminated. I don't know, maybe before the 24th of May. This world is just that bad. It really is. And the worst thing about this world is there's no love. That's the whole problem. You get involved. And parents who hate themselves, hate their children, throw all their hate on their children, and nobody knows anything. Everything's forgotten. We're all fucking stupid. All the aliens are out there. They're evil, advanced. Okay. There's that God thing. Damn it. We have to bow down to that Jesus that came down. That's what they're afraid of. The advanced aliens. Jesus has them. That's why they care about us. Why would they care about us? Oh, those little stupid people. If they wanted to take over, they would have taken over a long time ago. Through our 80-year cycles. 80-year cycles or 100-year cycles about. Same thing happens to the earth over and over and over and over again. So, gonna watch those gentlemen. They were New Agers, and they changed their minds. We don't know anything. So I did have a problem with worshiping and obedience. Again, you don't have to tell me to obey, do not steal, kill, to commit adulteries, worship an idol. You don't have to tell me any of them, because I don't do them anyway. So that's like for kindergarten, little tiny rules. Okay, little Johnny. Okay, you do not steal. I mean, how stupid is that? Like, everyone knows that that's wrong. Well, why would you even have to say it? So that's just dumb. It is. And, worshiping. Why would I want to worship anyone? That doesn't make any sense. Satan wants to be worshipped. I mean, all of my fucking insane abusers want to be worshipped. That's what they want. You know, they want little fucking slaves, you know. They'd want to have a little colony of little servants bowing down to their beckoning needs of all, you know, whatever they want to be done that's evil. I mean, is there a way to eliminate that? If there is an eternal hell, then it would just be for Satan and his angels and not for all the little humanoids that are... So, you know, some humans are fucking aliens. Oh well, who cares? But, like atheists, just, they do actually, at the end of time, disappear. So anyone who is like... not an alien. Like, I would just say, if there is an eternal hell, it was only made for Satan and the angels, and that's what's gonna happen. But nobody knows the true story. Everything was changed. And it's way too complicated. Yeah, Earth is hell. Why? Because in all reality, I mean, the truth is the truth. Nobody gets involved to really help. So, to really help someone is to really help them. Who does that? Whoever opened their home up. A beautiful lady named late Susan Chappelle did for me on her 69th birthday. The only real person I knew in Lancaster. And she wasn't a real Jesus person, but she knew what love was, and she loved me. I didn't have any love my whole life, basically, so... You know, I don't get it. I don't get this world at all. I'm not a part of this world. This world is insane. And hopefully, you know, Jesus can save this world before the New World Order comes in. And, you know, like, why suffer anymore? Well, look what Revelation says. Oh, who cares what Revelation says? God comes back as a thief in the night, and, I mean,